Hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing today? Air temperature this morning on the way to the lake was 45 degrees, and looks like the water temperature is still 39. So I'm going to try one of the state lakes. It's been noted for having a lot of vegetation in it, but it also has got the zebra mussel, so it's ultra clear. Last I heard, it had a 12, 13 foot of visibility. And but it's supposed to get up to 61 degrees today. Storms are moving in this afternoon and tonight, so it should be could be a good time. Good, have fun. Don't know how I'm going to catch him today. I'm going to have to try a few things. So thanks for coming along, and let's go see if we can get bit. Look at that. He bit that when it was moving. Let's take my gloves off. Little wire hook. That one literally felt like I was had a weed on. Just pulled it into a weed. Those are bass I'm seeing out on the break. They're not big, but eventually gotta start somewhere. Oh, look at that. So that's flash pointer, full size, not the junior. And it's a lure net bait. It's a Booyah flash pointer. It's 4.5 inches long. I think it might weigh a ½ ounce. It suspends. Has that little silver plate in its head, so it shows up real good on your forward-facing sonar. And like I said, that wasn't a bad, that's a bad, nice little specimen there. So using about 6 foot of water out there on the break. So yeah, gotta love me some Booyah baits. Love you, baby. Hey y'all, I made it home before the rain hit. I got sprinkled on a little bit on the drive home, but it was clouding up like it was going to rain. So that water temperature today was 39 degrees, and like I said earlier, the visibility, you know, there's 12, maybe 13, maybe even 15 foot of visibility. You know, you can see the brush piles, you can see the rock piles. I think that's why, and the water level being 3.5 foot low, I think that's why the fish aren't on the rock piles or out in the brush like they have in past winters. They're relating more to the vegetation that's in that, maybe that 5 to 15 foot of water that's still left down there. And I was using the live scope to find, you know, the shad or the combination of the small bass together, and I caught a couple small ones, a couple rats on a Flanders rig, you know, when I was searching for them. But I did throw the Booyah Flashpoint jerkbait into one of those schools, and I caught that nice fish that you saw earlier. You know, it's a 4.5-inch jerkbait. This is just the standard jerkbait. I'm able to get it down as deep as 8 feet on 12-pound test line, which I think that's really good. And like I said, I did have 2 fish that I didn't get landed that came off that I was throwing a shad wrap some. Those are the only 3 baits I threw all day. So I was lucky, blessed to get 3 bites in 39-degree water temperature, you know, in 4 hours fishing. I want to thank you guys for coming along. You know, if you're interested, here's a point that I was telling one of my fishing buddies about this Flashpoint jerkbait. Is everybody, you know, throws the name brand jerkbaits, you know, the Megabass and these fish get conditioned, and I think that anything you can throw that's different that the next guy's not throwing, I think helps you, or it helps me at least. And I think that's what makes this Flash Pointer so good. Plus it has this plate in the head. It shows up real well on my forward facing sonar. And I noticed on days when the sun was out, you get quite a bit of flash off that head too. So, but it comes in all the great colors. You know, algae bone was the one I was using today. And of course I come home, and a delivery man had been on my front porch and left me a package today, and he left me these Uncle Frank custom painted ones, and this is a beautiful color, this violet chartreuse cream, and it's got an algae pattern in it, but it's a cream with a chartreuse and a purple and a pearlescent to it. I can't wait to get this out. I think this would be a great stained and a clear cloudy day jerkbait. Like I said, you can get these jerkbaits from lurenet.com. If you use my code KFISH15, it will save you 15%. And of course, all their orders are over $35 are free shipping and handling. Thank you guys for coming along. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please share with your friends. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about or mentioned, please, respond. Please message me. I don't know it all, and I don't want to sit here and act like I do know it all. I've been fishing for many years, but I do want to share what I do have and maybe learn something else from you guys. So again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and you have yourself a blessed day. Thank you.